check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did I find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed where I have my face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up.
First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Jones wants to throw to start things out here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. You talk about this Falcon defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
2nd and 10. Now Jones. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope they can come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. Throwing, Jones. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Touchdown! Kyle Pitts, his 4th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Joey Sly on for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Makes the score Falcons 7, Jets 0.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Something lost in your sea. Every time I start to believe something taken from me.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
To throw again on second down. Jones. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A first catch there for Wilson and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Daniel Jones sacked. A loss of 9 yards.
Now Jones wants to change it up. Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Adnan Mitchell. 73 yards. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. In that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because
Bijan Robinson, he has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Now 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Jones. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. His first catch of the game. Good for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Off play action. Jones. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Now Jones going to change it up here.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Howell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
In motion left is Mitchell. They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons.
That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
Jets 7. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
You got me thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
They'll run with Allen. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Dave's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a carry for Allen. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun, Jones.
That's downfield. He's got Taylor.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. Operating from the gun, Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Touchdown, Jets.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of a defense, they want it in with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now Penix going to hold on to it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
They'll throw with Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be out all around the 45-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Penix. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And shooting the tackle and needs some room. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 135 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Penix working out of the gun here. And he rifles one incomplete.
Penix's pass intended for number 82. Incomplete. He was covered by Drew Sanders.
On all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. To the air, Penix. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
For the field goal, a 54-yard attempt.
And he's
gonna miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
To throw again is Penix. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Jalen Watson dropped him defensively.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he's able to make the play.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Normally you see three tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Allen works his way inside the 30 on a pickup at 4.
The second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That's another Jets first down. First and goal, New York.
Here's Allen. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Braylon Allen taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jets go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
His kick
Point after, right down the middle. And we got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now Penix. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. Penix. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 19. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gives them a new set of downs. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to throw again. Finding Gray on the out route. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Danny Gray from 19 yards away. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Sly on for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Falcons 28, Jets 21.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 25 yards that time.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, New York.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds Wilson. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 36 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
The kicker on.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity missed there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. And big sigh of relief.
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the... And he gets in! Touchdown, Atlanta! A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Jets 28. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down, Jets.
Jones looking to change the play. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And they get Jones for the third time in this ball game. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. The 20. 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, turnabout is fair play, I guess. They had a pick six against them earlier, and now this defense, Charles, they get a pick six of their own.
And for a moment, let's just set aside how it impacts the scoreboard, because how about the response? One defense gets the pick six, the other comes back and matches it. These are two defenses that are planning on winning the game for their teams themselves.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And got his man complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games, but sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and it certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said, this touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
Extra point just does sneak over the bar, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
35-yard line.
Now Jones. Underneath to Allen. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing Jones. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Divine Diablo.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now they'll change things up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jamie and Sherwood. And the Jets will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards.
That's good for a Jets.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Touchdown, Jets.
Garrett Wilson
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Jets take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listen to history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in your broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Now they can't bring him down. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7. As they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. 72 yards.
And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Falcons 56, Jets 42. Joey Sly set to kick
Joey
off.
Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how to end it. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And the Jets.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Jones wants to change it up. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Howell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, New York.
Back to throw. Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
And now the common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. It'll go to the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Jones. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be 4th down.
Let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. 1 play, 1 pass. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 47 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. They'll set up to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And the Falcons first down.
Here's Penix. And his throw here's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. And he fires one incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Mr. Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
63, Jets 42. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Howard. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, force the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
That's downfield. He's got Taylor. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the play.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now Jones going to change it up here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got him, and it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
Falcons 63, Jets 48.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Robinson up the middle. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup and run around 5. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
At the 43-yard line.
To the air, Bennett. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 42 yards. And the Falcons are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Slide for the PAT.
For the point after.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Makes the score Falcons 70, Jets 48. Joey Sly set to kick
Joey
off.
Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The New York offense offense taking over for their next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing on second down, Jones. He finds his man, complete. It's Howell. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Off the play fake. Jones. Over the middle, and that's to Taylor, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
It's second down.
Looking to throw. Jones. Touchdown. And Mitchell. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good seed, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll throw with Penix. He's going to let this one go deep.
At the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Touchdown, Falcons! A 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And the touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Now 3rd down and very long. Jones looking to change the play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Allen's got it over the middle. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge the secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of charging a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, it wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
159 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And stopped a few yards shy of goal line at the 3. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.